Incredible UFO sightings in recent aviation history. During a routine flight from Las Vegas to Toronto, the crew of WestJet Flight 1119 witnessed something deeply unusual in the sky. While flying near Minneapolis, the pilots noticed strange white lights ahead of the plane. Curious and unsettled, a flight attendant entered the cockpit, and she saw the same thing. These lights didn't behave like stars or aircraft. They appeared, disappeared, and moved in ways that defied logic, sometimes chasing each other, forming a triangle or changing direction in an instant. The crew even used a fixed star as a reference point and noticed the lights were moving around it in unpredictable patterns. At certain points, there were up to 4 lights visible at once. What made it even stranger was the altitude. These objects appeared to be flying much higher than their plane, even higher than typical aircraft are capable of going. The pilots reached out to other nearby planes, asking if they too could see the phenomenon, and some confirmed over the radio that they were witnessing the same thing. Though it was too dark to capture a clear video, the captain managed to snap a few photos. When played in sequence, the images showed the lights actually shifting position, clear proof that they were in motion. This was not a trick of the eyes, nor an optical illusion. These were trained airline professionals witnessing something they could not explain. It wasn't turbulence, it wasn't another plane, and it certainly wasn't imagination. The fact that multiple crew members and other aircraft reported the same behavior makes this one of the most credible and mysterious UFO encounters in modern aviation. So what exactly was in the sky that night over Minneapolis? To this day, there's no answer, but one thing is certain: something was up there, and it wasn't normal. Boomerang over the countryside. In a peaceful countryside neighborhood, something very unusual was seen in the night sky. A massive boomerang-shaped object flew overhead without making any sound. It was huge, moved slowly, and glided smoothly, almost like it wasn't affected by gravity. At first, it looked like one big aircraft with 4 smaller ones flying beside it. But they were too close and moved too perfectly together to be normal planes. As the object got closer, people noticed its shape more clearly. It looked like a boomerang or a horseshoe, with dim glowing lights inside and edges that were hard to see. It slowly turned toward a nearby park. One woman ran to get her camera and called her husband. When they returned, the object had changed, now showing a triangle made of blinking lights. The lights then spread apart and quickly reformed into the same triangle again, as if it was showing intelligent movement. Others in the town also saw the same thing and described it exactly the same way: big, silent, boomerang-shaped, and strange. There were no military exercises reported, and no known aircraft can move or change shape like that. Whatever this was, it wasn't normal. It was clearly something unknown and intelligent. Others in the area saw the same thing and described it exactly alike: big, silent, boomerang-shaped, and deeply unsettling. No military activity was reported. No known aircraft can move or morph like that. Whatever this was, it wasn't ordinary. It was something unknown and intelligent. Orb rises over Duala Bay. On the night of October 10, 2024, while watching the northern lights from a back deck near Duala Bay, a strange event was captured on camera. At exactly 11:03 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, a bluish-gray circular orb silently rose out of the water near two familiar trees in the distance. It made no splash, no sound, just appeared and hovered.
There goes something there. Faint, faded out, going from north to south. Originated about right there between the Steves.
The orb started at sea level and quickly rose to 100 feet, hovering above known navigation buoys. Then, in just 7 seconds, it shot up to about 10,000 feet, covering nearly 20 miles in that short time. What's shocking is that it moved at an estimated 6,400 miles per hour, but there was no sound, no boom, and the air remained completely calm. The orb was between 50 to 100 feet wide, stayed bright, and didn't change shape. It was caught on a Sion Wax Aurora Pro infrared camera from 350 to 357 in the video. This orb looked different from a similar orange orb spotted earlier in the same sky area, suggesting a pattern. No military planes were seen, and nearby anomaly sensors detected nothing. Yet it flew through restricted airspace like it didn't care. This sighting remains one of the clearest and most mysterious on record. Electric blue cloud illumination over West Virginia. Just before I move to the next point, if you love mysterious and creepy sightings and real unexplained mysteries, check out Mysterious Encounters. It's packed with chilling videos you won't forget. And subscribe right away and watch out the new video. On September 2, 2024, at around 12:20 a.m., a driver on Route 61 near the Marathon gas station in Cheyenne, West Virginia, noticed a strange electric blue light glowing from behind the clouds in the southeast sky. The glow looked unnatural, almost like something was lighting up the clouds from behind. As the driver watched and recorded the scene, it became clear the light wasn't coming from lightning or any known source. A large object, around 50 to 100 feet wide, appeared to be hiding behind the clouds. It stayed perfectly still for about 3 minutes, showing no signs of movement. The object had a strong blue aura, changed color slightly, and gave off faint beams of light. It didn't make any sound. It didn't look like a plane or anything familiar. Then, without warning, the object simply disappeared, as if it had shut off or faded out of sight. It was seen at an angle of about 49 degrees, roughly 1 to 2 miles away. No one else reported seeing it, and there were no unusual weather events. The video captured the strange light, but the true nature of the object remains unknown. Metallic sphere over British Columbia. Before I get into this, if you are new here and enjoy mysterious UFO videos just like these, then make sure to like and subscribe to the channel because more videos like this are on the way. That said, let's get back to the video. On July 5th at 7:48 p.m. in Victoria, British Columbia, someone spotted a strange object flying quietly in the sky. It was metallic and shiny, reflecting sunlight in red, white, and yellow colors. The object looked mostly round, but sometimes seemed to have curved seams, almost like a balloon. At times, its shape seemed to shift, which made it look like it was rotating or changing form. There was no sound and no sign of engines or wings. As it moved, a plane showed up and circled it twice, possibly to get a closer look. After that, the object rose higher than the plane and turned into a small, flashing light. It moved slowly west and then southwest, getting smaller and eventually disappearing from view. The sighting stood out because the object was seen up close, changed its shape, and was highly reflective. Plus, a plane reacted to it, and the object climbed smoothly and silently. Although it might have been a balloon, the unusual shape changes and how it flew upward with control made the witness question that. Because of this, it's best described as a UAP, an unidentified aerial phenomenon. Thank you so much for watching and subscribe to the channel for more mysterious videos daily.